everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. Well, it's that time again where we've got another Nature and Botanical mystery box release. So this was released and is live on the website now. It released 2 days ago on Saturday, and there are a couple left. So if you're wanting to grab them, you better hurry and grab them before they go. So I just thought I'd do an unboxing and just show you what is inside for this month. So once again, just the same, well, it's not the same collage, but we have a collage on a pretty pink box. Go inside. I always include a letter just to let everybody know what is happening around the place here. And then we have our box. So I'm just going to pop it to the side as I take bits and pieces out and I can show you. So a lovely flavoured tea and some marshmallows to snack on while we're creating. Where will we start? All right, well, we'll start with the fibre for this month. So it's a beautiful 100% cotton crochet lace. I'll just show you that. So you always get a generous metre. So it's a nice cream, can be coffee dyed. This coffee dyes up really beautifully. So that's the fibre in this lovely pearlescent bag. And all of my packaging I like to try and make it so that it's all reusable in our journals or our paper crafting projects. So this is the washi for this month. Whoops. Now each box will be a little bit different. So it'll all be, you'll either have 2 bigger rolls or three narrower rolls. So this is what's in mine. It's all very usable, and there's a fair bit on each roll. It'll keep you going for a little while. I have another collage bag here. Now I like to just trim, I just like to hold it up to the light and make sure there's nothing that's moved, particularly if it's being posted to you. The items in the bags will move around a bit, so I just like to trim the top off, and I can utilise this again in my journal. I can just glue this down and then I have an instant pocket. I have an instant pocket that can go in my journal. So in this one, I have some beautiful acetate flowers. Now, I know that sometimes I have these type of things, not always exactly the same, but in every box. But to be honest with you, I use them quite a bit on my journals and my tags, my ephemera that I make, so they don't go astray. So I'm just going to try and put them on a piece of paper so you can get a better idea of what they look like. So there's a nice variety. To give you a little bit of an idea. And there's some more there. So that's in that little packet. All right, we have another little collage here. And I think I'll do the same. I think I'll just trim the top of this one. So these are some really lovely, just little papers and vellums, all of botanical themed. So there's lots of different variety in that. I won't go through each one, but they're beautiful for collages. You could even back these just with some coffee dye paper, sew around them, and then you've got a little mini tag. So they're really lovely. So I've done this one with a couple of eyelets and some ball chain. So this ball chain can come off, and you can use this butterfly on your tags or your journals. And I've also, on all of them, I've put some of those lovely micro beads. So how am I going to get into this, you say? I don't know. I need to think this through. All right, we'll trim the bottom. we'll trim the bottom, and then we can I can worry about how I'm going to use it when I get to that. We could re-glue the bottom, trim the side, and you could have a side loading pocket. How's that? Oops. There's way more in here, and there's a lot of static around today. So in here are these beautiful gilded. Now I'm going to stand up. I'm not sure whether that's actually picking up, but they are just stunning. Blue gilded acetate stickers. So all different sizes. Aren't they stunning? Excited to use those. There's quite a few there, and all of various sizes. So sometimes my packaging gives away what's inside. So blue packet and blue butterfly. So we have blue butterflies inside, but not always. I try to mix it up a little bit. So just put them in there. Okay, so in here we have, now that dot is actually sticking down quite well. So I'm just going to cut another slither off the top. And we have these beautiful, really delicate craft frames or wreaths. So you just be careful when you're getting them out, because they do tend to want to grab onto one another. Aren't they just beautiful? Just stunning. And you could cut them in half and just use half on a tag, so you get more bang for your buck. Look at this one. It's just beautiful. So they're amazing. Can't wait to use those. Okay, so in this packet we've got an autumn leaf. I have actually stamped and embossed all of these with multiple colours, gold, silver and copper embossing powder, and then fussy cut them out. They're on coffee dye card. So this can actually just come off. It's just on a bulb pin. It can just come off, and you can utilise that in your journal somehow. For the moment, just so that I can keep them all together, I'm just going to take a slither off the bottom. Actually, no, I'm going to take a slither off the side so we can use that as a side loading pocket if I want to. And inside this packet, we've got all different leaves. So once again, this packaging sort of gave a little bit of a hint as to what was inside. And these are all stickers. Different shapes, sizes, all in those autumn tones. So we have this little packet here. I'm going to try and open this without tearing that beautiful clock. We have clocks. Surprise, surprise. So just a variety. Now these are all stickers. A lot of them have botanical images on them. You can cut the white off. Look at that, isn't that stunning? You can cut the white off or just ink around the white part. So they're like a vinyl sticker. They're just beautiful. So lots of different varieties there. And go with all sorts of journals or scrapbooking pages. Yeah, so that's that one. So we have another mason jar packet here. And inside this one, the leaf, we have these lovely little, now I'm pretty sure these are stickers. Let me just have a look. Yes, they're stickers. Lovely little little label type pieces here with roses and florals on them. It's a lovely selection of different ones there. They're beautiful. That's those. Also we have, so Mum's done a beautiful doily here with some satin seam binding, and in here we've just got some sheets of washi labels. So I'm going to try and get this off without, she does such a beautiful job of putting these together. But once again, you can use the doily and you can use the seam binding in your creations. And then you have these sheets of labels, and they just peel off basically. Let me just grab one and show you. So just peel and stick. So they're all stickers. So you get 4 lovely sheets of those. Now for the substrate this this month, we've included a beautiful gold doily. With this paper is quite grunge, a little bit grunge looking, but I just thought it's always good to mix it up and have a little bit of a variety. You can tear this down and use it in all sorts of different things. So it's a little bit darker than what I normally would add, but they certainly don't go astray. So it's sort of hitting with those autumny colours that I've got in some of these things here. So that's that one. And then last but not least, we have another handmade envelope that Mum and I have made. We've got a Velcro closure, and then we have our stamp for the month. And I'm just going to pop that down. So these envelopes, you can keep them to store your stamps in, which is really handy. So they just stay together, or you can use them as something in one of your projects. So, and this is the stamp for this month. So that's going to be lots of fun as well. So that's a mystery box for August, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, I do have a couple left in the shop. If you don't want to miss out, there is a subscription tab there as well. You can subscribe and you can cancel that at any time. If you get a couple of boxes and decide that you don't want to keep going, or you can't afford it, or whatever happens, you can just cancel that at any time. So so that's it. I'm going to go off and actually have a bit of a play. So I'm feeling a little bit inspired with the contents of this box. So take care, guys, and until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. See you soon. Bye-bye.